Hello, good people. This is the Miss Simply Elegant Show. It's your lady, Miss Suzanne, or the Elegant Woman. In this show, we talk everything elegance, how to level up to become the best version of yourself, to have class, poise, and sophistication without breaking the bank. And we bring you the best. So if this is your kind of thing, all things elegance, to look good, to feel good, and also to act good and behave good, then this is the place for you. Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned because we are bringing you the best. And today we have none other than the GOAT herself, greatest of all times, the CEO of Uglo Aesthetics. She will be telling us all things skincare, free of charge, without paying a consultation. You'll be able to ask her questions in the comment sections and I'll be able to push them to her. And today, everything, all the myths will be debunked and we will know everything about our skincare. Because there can never be an elegant woman without taking care of your skin. You have to look good, you have to glow, which will add up to your confidence and help you in your self-esteem. And without further ado, I will invite her to introduce herself.
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having me. I think that was such an introduction. I was even for a moment thinking, are you talking about me?
Yeah, we are talking about you. You are the goat.
Now, my name is Jean Kinuthia. I'm the founder of Uglo and Aesthetic Clinic. So Uglo was founded 2019. We've been in the industry since then. We've specialized with aesthetic treatments, everything on face, from the facials to the advanced injectables that are used for anti-aging. Asante sana.
Wow. So Jean, tell us, where are you coming from? Did you grow up in the skincare world, or did you find yourself? Did you go to school? Did this passion start as a little girl? Maybe you can tell us more about that.
So maybe what I can do, I can just start from the 2019 and then go back to when I was young.
Okay.
So I started this before 2019. I was doing something else.
Okay.
But I had gotten to a place where I was not enjoying what I was doing, and I just wanted a break. Have you ever felt like you really want to enjoy what you do without
yes, I've felt that.
Without even thinking about anything, without even just effortlessly. So that is what happened then. So I've done psychology and communication in campus, and then I was in the distribution business before that, but it was so tiring. So what I did, I just asked my friends, if you were to come to me for just one advice, what would that be? And then I think I even remember one of them was like, Jean, you and skincare, you and makeup, I think anything aesthetic or beauty, just go for it. And that is what I did. So I did my research on what courses to do. And then in Kenya, by that time, we had nothing that was offering that course. So what I did, I went to Singapore for it. Did my course there, and then after that started Uglo, and then thereafter also did another course. I think I've done so many courses in that, and this is because in beauty things evolve so fast. So I went to SA, did another course, then came back, and then started. So you mentioned something about as a child, and as a child I remember my mom used to have a salon, and she also had a beauty shop. And over the holidays, what would happen, we would go there, open the shop, do the biashara. And I think that also played a very important role. And as I said, the cosmetic shop, I used to have many, I don't know, because when I look back, the products that are there and how I reason, maybe if I was to use it again, I don't think so. So there was this particular product. I don't remember if it was Fair White, but what I remember is you would get brighter in like 7 days. And we were traveling, me and my sister, to Coast, and then we were like, so we had a discussion about it. So this is the product, and in 7 days, my friend, we will be wazungu. That is all that we thought. Shock on you. When we came back from the coast trip, we were as black as
As charcoal.
As charcoal. So just imagine.
And the cream had said you will be white.
Yes. So just imagine having this, being told that you'll be lighter than
In
7 days, and then you come back darker. Darker than
I
you
can
are.
only imagine the frustration.
Yeah, but looking back, that even shows me how passionate I was I was about this industry, which I enjoy so much.
You never gave up. So from the cream that made you wanted to look white, now you become darker than darker. From then you realize that there can be much more.
Yes,
that
and
you
then
can offer.
you cannot even talk to your mom about what you did.
Yes.
One, you took a product without saying that was stock. That was
without
stock.
asking for permission. That is stock gone.
Yeah.
Sarah, losses.
And then at the expectation that you had, and now it's
And now you even have to tell your mom why you are so dark.
yeah, it is something. I think even today she had never even known what happened. I think
She just saw her baby was just looking dark from nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you go to school, or where did you finesse the passion?
So for passion, you see, like something that you just have within you. And what I've seen with even the previous work that I was doing, I was not enjoying it as much as I am. I look forward coming to work. I look forward meeting with my clients. I look forward seeing maybe a lady who has been going through different phases with her face, and then she looks good. That gives me a fulfillment that I've never felt, and that is how I know. I mean, I feel that
You're in the right place.
Yeah.
Wow. So Matter Skincare, I know this is so wide, and I know you'll have to allow us to invite you again, because I know we can not exhaust skincare in just one sitting. But there's the basics, the bare minimum. What do you think of that, of skincare? Bare minimum, like even if you don't do facials, you don't do what, the bare minimum that you can advise an elegant woman. Remember, this show is all about elegance, to take care of her skin so that she can glow and look good.
Sunscreen. Sunscreen is the number one.
Not moisturizer?
Nope. Not even close. So usually, even if you're applying, if you have a 10 skincare process that you usually have, and you're not applying the sunscreen, usually that is like, it's like even doing nothing. You'd rather not do anything on the skin. So the number one product that I would really advise or advocate for every elegant woman to have is sunscreen. And this is because sunscreen usually, so remember, you've asked a very good question. So between a moisturizer and a sunscreen, which is more important? And with the modern sunscreen, usually you find it usually has ingredients that are in the moisturizer. So you either find that sunscreen either with a hyaluronic acid or a niacinamide, or maybe different ceramides. So you see it plays two things. So it's a 2-in-1. So as much as it has the UV filters, the UV filters in it, it also has other ingredients that are very beneficial. And in our day-to-day life, what we are usually highly exposed to is the sun. So sunscreen is the only or number one products that every woman should have.
So sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Even if you'll buy nothing else, buy sunscreen, right?
Just buy sunscreen.
So tell us, now for me, I want to go the full way, because I want to glow and I love looking good, and I know I have viewers outside there who also want to glow and to look good. Which is the full way of the daily skincare?
So of course that you see, as much as you're in your day-to-day, like you look so beautiful in your makeup.
Thank you.
So at the end of the day, you really want to go remove it.
I will remove.
You will have to remove it. So that means that is just removing all the makeup, removing the dirt, removing the impurities that you've been exposed to the whole day. So that starts with a cleanser. So you'll have a cleanser first to just remove that. And then, and of course, understanding your skincare type. So if you're either dry or oily, if the type of makeup that you're using is either oil-based or it's not oil-based. So that means that even for the foundation, you can use a balm to just clean off the makeup. And then once you're done with that, now you can cleanse. And then once you cleanse, it depends. So in most cases, the client will come and tell you, but I can have all these products, but I don't have a serum. So usually that's not important. I think the most important thing is understanding what issues we are dealing with. So if it's dryness, you go you get inclined more onto products that will hydrate the skin. If you have problematic skin, either you're suffering from acne or hyperpigmentation, for acne you need ingredients that will help with the acne or regulate the breakouts, the benzoyl peroxide, the salicylic. And then if it's for hyperpigmentation, of course now you will have products that will have melanin inhibitors. Those are your alpha arbuteins. You also have the tranexamic acid also. That is also another thing that you would also incorporate. You can also have antioxidants in it. So that depends. So what that tells us is, one, you identify the issue that you have. Second thing, you look for ingredients that will help with different needs. So, and then looking at you, I can't just say to you, this is what will. And I think that is one thing that differentiates us maybe from the market. And this is because what we try, so just not thinking about any other product, the first thing we think about is your skin. So what are we dealing with? What are the ingredients that we need? And then now curating a routine for you will be around that. So you could have a toner maybe with a ceramide or vitamin C, and then you could have a serum with melanin inhibitors, so like that. So one, you have your day-to-day routine, which is what you're using at home. And then the second bit is having treatments for your skin. So usually as we age, the amount of collagen reduces over time. So having treatments normally aggravates that. And then also maybe for most of us, maybe you've used products for a very long time and you're not seeing any change. Usually when you use professional based products, they usually help with better penetration of products. So number one, skincare. Number two, you have your treatment. Number three, if you're like Suzanne and you want to go all out.
All out.
We also have injectables. So for the longest time, injectables across the world they normally use that a lot, and in Kenya guys are embracing it. So when you look at me, would you tell that I've done Botox?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Yeah. So I think I'll also share with you my before and after. You see.
Wow.
And it does not mean that I'll look unrealistic.
So, Jin, we are going too fast. Let's relax. We are going too fast. You know, there's a viewer outside there who is asking, Botox is not for old people.
No.
Me too, I thought it's for old people.
No.
Like, and I'm not saying being old is bad. It's a blessing. But with age, the skin matures. That is what I thought. Maybe you can debunk on that.
So usually, we have these advanced treatments are for different things. So when you understand the concern, and then you understand the solution that will best, because sometimes, yes, you will have your products, you'll have your facials, but we have concerns that can only be intervened with advanced treatments. So let's say, for example, usually when you look at, because Botox normally helps with expression of expression lines. So when I look like this, there's no any wrinkles that is forming. But when I do like this, or maybe if I frown, maybe if I laugh, now you can see there.
I can't see yours forming.
For me now you can't see, because
but mine can form because I've not done Botox.
Yes, but we usually have one genes plays a very important role in that. We have guys who around, they usually have called this number 11. So for them, this is very pronounced. So in most cases, wamezoea kufrown sana. So eventually they form this. So like me, I cannot have that one. And then we have those, they talk with their expression so highly. So they're like, so in most cases,
they are expressive.
They're very expressive. So their forehead, you see, like over time, they form lines. And then we have those smiley bunnies. When they smile, you can see even the lines here. So even those can be treated. So with those ones, so how Botox works, it works by freezing those muscle temporarily. So it normally, with the dosage that is given, it's about 5 to 6 months. So imagine just having Botox with no lines for 6 months.
For 6 months. And I will never have wrinkles.
Yeah, within the 6 months, no?
In my life.
No, within the 6 months.
Within the 6 months. After 6 months, I'll get wrinkles again.
Yes. Because
So you have to keep on doing the Botox.
it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
So once you start, you keep going.
There's nothing wrong with not doing.
Okay.
But you will love it when you have it.
Okay.
So that means sometimes
Okay.
you would want to have it, but it doesn't mean that if you don't have it, the next day your jaw is down.
Yeah.
No.
When you hear of Botox, you are like, which plot will I sell? Where will I take a loan? So debunk for us about the cost of the Botox. Is it affordable? Is it reachable? Is it available to the middle class woman, a college girl?
Absolutely. So I'll break it down for you in this way. So just imagine, like what I did. You will see, I'll show you the photos, the before and after.
Okay.
So what I did about 25 units. So 25 units, that's 25,000. So for 25,000, you only do it how many times in 6 months? In a year?
Twice.
So that's 50,000. So 50,000 divided by 365.
Not so good in maths.
Yeah, but roughly, it's not much.
Someone can afford.
Yeah.
It's affordable.
Yeah.
It's reachable.
It's
for
doable.
It's doable for the middle class woman or man. It's not, you don't have to take a loan.
So imagine
or sell a plot.
Or sell a plot.
Yeah.
And this is because it's less than 1,000, basically.
Per,
not even per day. We will do it.
Per like 2 days.
Even
like you have to save like 500 per day to get a Botox and you just look nice. That's so affordable. I didn't know. Because I thought that for me to do a Botox, I have like to save up to get a loan. It's for the rich and the famous.
With
That's
some
what
champagne.
We think. Yeah, of course. That's what we think when you hear of Botox.
No.
Viewers, I told you we have the best. We are bringing you the very best. The Simply Elegant show is willing to go yonder, to bring the best. We are willing to climb mountains, to go down valleys. You can hear that Botox is not expensive. 500 per day.
No, actually, it's around 140. 140 shillings.
Bob.
Yes.
140 is, I can't even know. What do I buy 140? Is it even bread is 180?
Yes.
So with 140 a day, I can have a Botox?
For a whole year.
For a whole year?
For a whole year.
Viewers, what more would you want? What you have to thank me later. Today we have the best. We better sleep here. We have the best. You are going to hear everything skincare. Tell us, maybe I fear Botox. What are the side effects or everything? Side effects, will I feel pain? Is it painful? How long does it take? Will I go to work after having a Botox treatment, or what happens?
Actually, we normally call it lunch hour treatment.
Over my lunch break?
Over your lunch break.
I can dash from the office and come and do my Botox?
Yes, and no one even will know. I can go back to the office and continue with your day.
You can be serious.
Within 15 minutes, you're done.
What?
It's not even enough time for the lunch. 15 minutes, done.
15 minutes, done.
15 minutes, done. Side effects, no. Pain, no. So we usually use something called the insulin syringe. For the insulin syringe, usually it's a very tiny needle. So you barely even feel it.
I'm seeing with my teeth.
I know.
I can't believe, like, over lunch hour.
Over lunchtime, it's a lunch hour treatment.
I come 15 minutes, I do my thing, you do the Botox, and I go back, have a quick snack, and go back to the office and work like nothing happened.
And you're just glowing.
And I'm just glowing and looking nice and put together like the elegant woman I should be.
Yes.
Wow. This is amazing. Where else can you get this, my viewers? This is absolutely out of this world. What else apart from Botox do you have?
So, as we said, usually we have different types of wrinkles that we get. So usually for those ones, we normally call them dynamic. And then we also have those that they come with age. So at a specific age, now you start getting. And then also we have lines that, so remember how Botox works. It works by freezing muscles, but we can't freeze all the muscles. So what happens, you see like the smile lines. So usually when you were younger, you were fuller, your cheeks were fuller. And then as we grow old, one of the thing that usually decreases is the hydration bit of the skin, and the second thing is the fat. So I'm so sure when you look at your photos when you were younger, your skin was fuller, chubbier.
That's true.
Chubbier
And more plump.
And more plump.
Yeah.
So what happens when the elasticity now decreases? Usually this part, the elasticity will reduce, and then it will form now the smile lines. So with the smile lines, usually you can't do Botox because this is an active part of your face. So what you usually do, we do fillers. So fillers will just lift up your cheek, and then you stay with it for a whole year. For a whole year.
A whole year.
A whole year.
And I will not have smile lines?
No smile lines.
And laugh lines?
No laugh lines.
What's the difference between laugh line and smile line?
It could
like
be
now, what do I have? Smile line or laugh line?
So what you have now is the smile lines.
Smile
but
lines.
Usually it's the smile lines are a bit smaller, and then they can be either or. And this is because the lines you're getting because of over time.
Smiling, because me, I'm a smiley face. I love smiling all the time.
A lot.
Yeah.
So that means you will save up for a filler sooner.
Is that affordable? Are we breaking the bank?
Nope. So for fillers, usually it's in terms of ml that we use. So for the mls, maybe like around 60 again for another 12 to 18 months.
What?
12 to 18 months.
I'm amazed at the price. I am so amazed. You mean this thing we see it online, we read about it, we fear, we look at it from far. We are thinking, what? That's for the rich and the famous.
Yeah.
No, my dear elegant women, we are now part of the rich and the famous, because these things, they're available here in our own country and by our very own. So tell us more about the fillers.
So for the fillers, usually how they do, as the name says, it fills in the volume. So we losing volume on your face, it will just increase. But with this one now, we do a consultation, we see. So this is good for you, this is not, this is ideal. If you are an ideal candidate, you just do. So how long it takes? Within an hour, it's done. So you're numbed during the process just to make it as comfortable as it is. And then with the side effects, usually when it's done by a professional, it's close, it doesn't have any side effects. The only thing is that it's again hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid, the formulation of it dissolves in the skin. So it's not harmful on the body. So that making it to be a very good treatment even option for guys who are losing. And I think if there's one of the inquiries that we get a lot is for the fillers.
For the fillers.
Yeah.
So can you do the fillers on the forehead?
On the temples.
Yeah.
So for the temples, yes, we can. But again, we have different types of fillers. So it's normally cross-linked. So we have you see like how you can have a mixture that is so runny, and then another one is jelly, and then another one is semi. So parts like that, because the muscle is not as much, so you do the light type of hyaluronic, and this is because it will just disperse into your skin nicely.
Wow, I'm just feeling like I'll get a filler. What do I need? Is it a filler or a Botox like tomorrow? I thought that this thing is so expensive. Because I would see it online and see it, I was like, this is for the rich, is unreachable. So it's affordable. Even affordable. College girls, they can save up their pocket money and do it.
Yeah. If you see how these things work in the States, it's like most guys have embraced it. But the good thing and the most beautiful thing is social media. So even for the youngest, usually, they are aware of it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, at what age should someone get those treatments?
So usually it's on need basis. If you have...
So I might be 20 and my face is full of fine lines and wrinkles. And I'm 20 because of the frowning or the stress or the weather.
Or the genes.
Or I might be 40, but my face is flawless.
Yes.
So Jean, do you know, I am so excited. Not for me, but even for my viewers. One, I am so surprised. I am so shocked because I thought these things are not reachable. I thought they are not affordable to the common mwananchi. I thought I had to take a loan to do Botox, to do fillers. So thank you so much because you have brought this help. It's here available. It's available at home. It's affordable. It's reachable. Thank you so much. Before, people used to travel to Turkey,
Actually, we've
to
had
America.
so many clients. They are like, you know me, I go for my skin sessions, maybe in SA, I go in my travels, I go like that. But nowadays, the beauty about how even social media is spreading so fast, there's nothing that will come to maybe the States, it's not in Africa. So I think it's a good thing even with where beauty has evolved and grown in general, even in Kenya,
and advanced.
and advanced in so many ways.
So everything is now available.
Everything
Right now at home. You don't have to go queue and get passports and get visas and get everything and pay expensive hotels, pay the air ticket to go and get a Botox.
No,
You can get it right here at home.
you can get it just here,
A phone call away
a phone call away.
to just book an appointment.
Yeah, and you don't need to go spend so much money on your travels, and it will be nicely done. And this is because we've also invested in good education and research when it comes to, because we understand skin is a very sensitive matter for all human beings, and also even with what the treatments we do, even before we do it, we try as much as possible to make sure at least it's the safest. And that's when nowadays we normally call it non-invasive, and also trying to make it effective with results and safe, and as you said, affordable.
Of course, underline affordable because this show is about being simply elegant and bringing what people can afford, what a middle class person can afford, a college girl, any woman who wants to level up and look elegant, they can do it without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Because you'll find most times people say, oh, I can't afford that. I'm paying school fees, I'm investing, I'm buying land, I'm paying mortgage. I can't afford to take care of my skin. But in this show, Simply Elegant, we are bringing you the very, very best and to debunk every myth. You have already heard that you don't need to go to Turkey, you don't need to go to SA, you don't need to go to America. These things are here, and if you are in America and you're in Turkey, you can still come and try from Kenya because we have the very best.
A funny story, even most people, like, these treatments in the States are so expensive. And if Kenyans, when they come for their holidays, what they try at least maximize is they would even rather have the treatments here than even abroad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's so affordable.
Because in Kenya, at least our way of living is not as expensive. So even that makes treatments even much more affordable. When you go to the UK, when you go to the States, the same Botox, same Botox, which is coming again from America, but when it gets here, it's at least affordable. Wow. So even guys who are living abroad, they prefer having it here.
Wow. Which other treatment is available?
So when it comes to fillers, as we had said, usually for fillers, we have different types. So different types depending on the consultation we do. That's one. Second, we also have, you see, like you had mentioned about if someone is so young. So we usually have also another, I think it's one of my favorite, it's called Profilo. So Profilo, it's also another type of hyaluronic acid. But what it does, you see how you would hydrate your skin with a serum. So this is an injectable that you do with only 10 different parts that you do on the face, and then you hydrate from within. So usually skin starts also within the skin. So you might be experiencing dehydration on the skin, and then when you're applying topical products, you can't see any change. So we also have a treatment called Profilo. I wish you can research about it. It's such a nice treatment.
Wow.
Hydrating the skin
That
from
can
the
be done
within.
even on 20-year-old
Yes.
teenagers.
Yes.
Wow.
So especially for guys who have very dehydrated skin, or you have fine
What
lines.
if you drink a lot of water?
So drinking, that is where we start, drinking a lot of water. But also at the same time, you might be drinking a lot of water or maybe a bit busy. With a modern, elegant woman, I can imagine how busy you get sometimes.
Very busy.
Very busy.
Very.
So we're not saying you substitute water with our injectables, that is where we start. You take your water as much as you can, but you also supplement that beauty with treatments. Yeah, so.
So, Jean, we've seen on TikTok, I myself included, anything I'm asking is what personally I've seen. There are so many serums. You've seen niacinamide, retinol, hyaluronic, vitamin C, all these serums. Debunk for us. Tell us more about the serums. What should one use? Which is the right serum? Do you advise someone to just go to the shop and buy serums and start using? How do we go about serums? Because right now it's all over. You go to social media, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Serum
trend.
this, serum this, serum this. It's like, it's the trend.
So usually, you remember what I said? Normally, that's the way, that's the appearance of the product. So what you are looking for is the composition of it. So what is in the serum? So you've mentioned the retinol, you've mentioned the niacinamide, you've mentioned about the vitamin C, among others. So the first thing is getting an authentic distributor. So that usually, because nowadays we get one product, I don't want to mention names, you get a product, the next day they are everywhere. So one person is selling at 2,000, the other person is selling at 200, and it's the same product.
The same thing.
Yeah, the same product.
Especially in Africa.
Yeah, especially in Africa. So the first thing, it's to know the person that you're getting products from, they are genuine. And this is because even if you want vitamin C, and it's the vitamin C from Kariobangi.
My viewers from America, from South Africa, Canada, UK, Kariobangi is somewhere, a very beautiful place. Where we manufacture everything except life.
Except
Substandard.
life.
Yeah.
Be very true to that. So,
Yeah.
it's the same, it's a serum that you want to apply, but now you cannot substitute 2,000 to 200. There must be something wrong with that product. Either it's not a product or
Coming
it's
from
something.
200 to 2,000. From
Yeah.
2,000 to 200. Same thing. For example, vitamin C.
So a vitamin C, but it's a vitamin C that you would ideally, on a normal, even junior, normal shop, get it at that price, and then you get it low. So that's the first thing. You check the person that you're buying products from. The second thing is, as we said, skin concerns, and then you look for ingredients that will work for you. So yes, vitamin C anyone can use, and this is because vitamin C is an antioxidant, which normally helps counteract free radicals that we exposed on our day-to-day.
Does it lighten?
So I'll say yes and no. We usually have different types of vitamin C. We have the ascorbic, which is popularly known. We have the magnesium ascorbyl, which is also another one. That is another different class again. Usually with the vitamin C, we have so many of them, but vitamin C, it doesn't brighten. What it does, it protects the skin, and then when it protects the skin, the number one thing that usually causes us to darken is sun exposure. So when you have something that, it's like when you use sunscreen in most cases, and then you'll notice, like I have never used sunscreen, and then now that I'm using sunscreen, I'm lighter. It's not that it's bleaching you in any way. What it's doing, it's protecting or preventing the process of melanin formation. So you don't become dark. So even with vitamin C, what it does, it normally protects the skin. And then when there's that protection on the skin, there's no the aggravation of the production of melanin, which gives us color, which makes us dark. So it hasn't bleached you. It has only prevented the process of you becoming dark. Yeah.
Wow. So vitamin C is really important if we want to glow and to just look good.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. When do I use vitamin C?
So vitamin C, free radicals, mostly during the day. So vitamin C on your day-to-day, during the day, this is when the skin needs protection more than anything. And you using a vitamin C will provide that protection. And then for night, this is where you use your actives. So actives, if you're dealing with an underlying issue, usually between around 12 midnight to around 6. this is when the skin cells are very active. So when the skin cells are very active, that means at least now you are able to when you use products, they are working in harmony.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't use vitamin C at night, right?
There is no harm
Okay.
with using it.
I can use, but it works best during the day.
The day.
Okay.
Protection.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the night?
For the night, now this is where you do your actives.
Okay.
Day protection, night your
By actives, what do you mean?
actives is if you're dealing with hyperpigmentation, your inhibitors,
Okay.
things that will help with the dark spots on your skin. If you have breakouts, if now you have exfoliants, you use them at night. If you have your retinol, you use it at